With the Arizona Cardinals heading into the last week of the regular season, they have a real big chance here of playing spoilers against a division rival. Do you want the Arizona Cardinals to possibly come out with a W to end the season off strong? Or would you like the Arizona Cardinals to lose because of the draft pick? Let's talk about the implications on what will happen if the Arizona Cardinals do beat the Seattle Seahawks over the weekend. Let's get started. Alright everybody, welcome back into another video. Definitely do me a huge favor, smack the like button on this video and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Definitely don't be one of these guys that love to hover around the channel. Just subscribe it up, it's absolutely for free. First, a word from our sponsor. The Arizona Sports Fan and FOCO has partnered together to get you guys the best deal we possibly can and save money on your Arizona Cardinals merchandise. If you haven't heard of FOCO, basically it's a website that is licensed through the NFL that gives you anything Arizona Cardinal merchandise. If you're looking for glasses, some apparel, some shoes, anything Arizona Cardinals, you're able to get it here on this website. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to be an Arizona Cardinal fan because right now you can use my promo code AZSports, all in caps, at checkout, and you can get yourself 10% off. Please keep in mind that there is some items on this website that do not qualify with my promo code, but you will be able to go ahead and find the most of the items on there. You will be able to use my promo code, and that goes for all the NFL teams out there, right? If you're not an Arizona Cardinal fan, no worries, I got your back. Use promo code Arizona Sports today and get yourself a discount off your latest NFL merch. Alright, everybody, let's go and get started here. Let's talk about the implications on what will happen if the Arizona Cardinals do win over the weekend versus the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I want to make one thing absolutely clear. This Arizona Cardinal organization, Jonathan Gannon, the players in this locker room, they don't care about the draft pick. At the end of the day, this is just kind of a discussion for the fans and kind of seeing where you're landing in this whole situation. Now, right now, the Arizona Cardinals do hold 2 first-round picks in the 2024 NFL draft, and that is the 4th overall, which belongs to them, and then they have the 17th overall spot in the NFL draft, which is a pick that belongs to the Houston Texans. So let's all hope the Houston Texans ended up losing and don't make it to the playoffs. So fingers crossed. But let's dive into kind of what do you want the turnout to be heading out of the last week of the regular season. Now, like we said earlier, the Cardinals are holding the 4th overall spot here in the NFL draft. Now, when you're really looking at the draft order and how it's put together, the Arizona Cardinals have one of the highest strengths of schedule. And if you don't know what that means, basically it's a column right here on tankathon.com, shows you the strength of schedule, and the Arizona Cardinals have one of the most highest in the entirety of the NFL. So no matter how you shake it, the Cardinals are always going to be the bottom of the 4-12, and if the Cardinals do win, the 5-win team, right? So keep in mind that if the Cardinals do win, we could possibly kind of get leapfrogged a good majority of the way. So right now, the Cardinals are sitting at the 4th overall spot, but in front of us, we got 2 other 4-12 teams as well, right? But the strength of schedule is what hurts the Arizona Cardinals and brings us basically behind those other 2 4-12 teams. Now, a couple different things that can happen over the weekend. We got some really interesting matchups coming our way. We got the New England Patriots playing against the Jets, which, hey, is a winnable game. Then you got the Washington Commanders playing against the Dallas Cowboys, which, kind of depending on what you're looking at, maybe they might have a chance because it's division, but let's be honest, I think the Cowboys are going to take that. But there is a really, really close game to look out for, and that is going to be New England versus the Jets. And if they somehow win and the Cardinals end up losing, we're going to be slotted in that 3rd overall spot in the NFL draft from the 4th. I don't see Washington winning, but if they do, that only benefits the Arizona Cardinals if they lose. But if the Cardinals somehow win and pull off spoilers over this weekend, the Cardinals are going to find themselves, we're not going to go past 7. I think we're going to find ourselves kind of somewhere in the 7 range. We won't go any further down than 7 because of strength of schedule. Now, obviously, it really depends. Like, let's say, for example, the Tennessee Titans end up winning, or the Chargers end up winning, the Giants end up winning, then obviously that's going to be some circumstances. As if they're a 6-win team, they're going to be under us, right, at the grand scheme of things. I'm just talking about where we're standing at right now. The Cardinals have the best strength of schedule between everybody in the top 1 through 7. So if the Cardinals end up with a 5-win season, we're going to find ourselves in the 7th overall spot here in the NFL draft. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. But this is going to be, I guess, the biggest question out there, right? What do you want the Cardinals to do, right? I don't think the Cardinals are going to come out here and lay a goose egg. I don't think they're going to lay down and allow the Seattle Seahawks to come in State Farm Stadium and just kind of take advantage of them? No, I think they have a very, very perfect opportunity to play spoilers against a division rival, which they need this game in order for them to even be sniffing the playoffs. Now, obviously, a couple other things need to happen in order for the Seahawks to hit the playoffs, but the Cardinals have a really chance to kind of break their dreams here right now. Obviously, Geno Smith and the rest of the offense over there are kind of hitting their, I'm not going to say, it's the opposite of their stride. They're not looking the best, right? They won some impressive games, but they also lost games that they probably should have won. And the Arizona Cardinals are kind of the team that nobody wants to play right now, because literally we're a team that has nothing to lose, right? We might be going for multiple fourth downs at the grand scheme of things, but I think the Arizona Cardinals organization, not talking about the fan base, but the actual organization, would love nothing more than to play spoilers against a division rival like the Seattle Seahawks, especially at home. And let's call it like it is. JG wants as much wins as he possibly can heading out of the 2023 season and heading into the 2024 season, because it is going to bring more hype. It's going to bring more excitement into the desert in the grand scheme of things. And let's be honest, if Kyler Murray finishes off the season at 500, at 4-4, that would also give us some excitement here heading into the 2024 season. And obviously the talks of the quarterback situation probably will be quieted down, which I think it's already been quieted down since he had a really, really good second half in the Eagles game. So we'll have to kind of wait and see how this all shakes out. But what do you want the Arizona Cardinals to do, right? Would you think that the benefit is for the Cardinals to be competitive but still lose, be competitive and win? What are your thoughts here in this matchup, the Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks? Because it's very, very intriguing. Now, obviously, the Cardinals don't have any chance of hitting the playoffs. We lost our chance a few weeks back in terms of hitting a playoffs, but it's so crazy that we're still kind of finding ourselves where there's still some teams in contention that are like, what, like 7-8 win team. So this season could have been different if Kyler Murray possibly started for the Arizona Cardinals, but unfortunately he was not starting because of the injury. He needed to kind of rehab and get everything kind of revamped and ready to go. So 2024 is what getting a lot of Cardinal fans are really, really excited to see what Kyler Murray can do with brand new weapons. But this win or loss can really determine on where the seeding of the Arizona Cardinals are going to find themselves here in the 2024 NFL draft. So let me know here in the chat below. Are you hoping for an Arizona Cardinals W, or are you hoping for an Arizona Cardinals L? Let me know here in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day and go Cards.